Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome to my channel Mastermind Tech. A lot of people call me the Mastermind. Why? Because I love technology. I love learning about new devices and trying out new equipment and technologies. And so today we're going to do our very first review and unboxing of a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. Don't forget the plus, okay, because that costs plus more money. Okay, so here we have the S20. And hold up, wait a minute. It's 5G too. Did I forget to mention that? Yes, this is a 5G S20. I purchased this phone directly from Samsung. I did not buy it on a payment plan, so it was roughly $1,300. This is the 128 gig model. And again, I repeat, this is the 5G version. I do believe that there is allegedly a non-5G version floating around. Uh, don't know why. Okay, so I have not opened this yet. This came in from FedEx today, and I'm ready to open it. So for those who want to get technical, the model number is S is in Sam, M is in Mary, dash G is in Go, 986, U is in umbrella, Z is in zebra, B is in boy, A is in apple, X is in xenon, A is in apple, A is in apple. That is the model number. And this device was actually manufactured in Vietnam. Okay. I thought these phones were made somewhere else, but it says here on the box it was made in Vietnam. Here is the box. All right. Now, for those watching here, I'm actually recording this video with a Samsung Galaxy S10 that I purchased last year. So I'm definitely excited to unbox this and see how this compares to the phone that I'm currently recording on. So let's just see what it says here on the back of the box. Package contains a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus 5G, Samsung Galaxy S Plus 5G wall chargers. Oh, there is a stereo headset. And a quick start guide, terms and conditions. And you know, the usual important information. If you use or retain the device, you accept Samsung's terms and conditions, including arbitration agreements, blah 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 blah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing open here. Let's see how we're gonna open it here. It's my first review video, so no, I don't have a fancy gizmo to open the box with. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox here, and you are seeing the struggles in getting the box open, just like I'm seeing the struggles. First feedback, Samsung. Box is kind of hard to get open. We'll get it out of here sooner or later. Now you know I really have not opened this, so you can tell. All right, here we go. It is, let's see here. So here is some stuff, which, of course, this is your SIM tray remover that you have here. These instruction manuals getting smaller and smaller, guys. Here's the instruction books. This device is packaged with a screen protector. If you remove it and want to use different screen protector, make sure it allows for full screen features. So there is a screen protector already on it. So here it is in the box still. They put a little tab here so I can pull that right up. And here is the device. And this is the blue one, if you can't tell by this. See my reflection in there? That's pretty pretty. And it has protective film on it, which I'm not going to remove at this time. I noticed something here, is that the screen protector on here doesn't completely cover the whole screen. I don't know if you can see that on film, but it does not. There is a hole here in the middle of the screen protector, which may or may not show up on camera, that I'm assuming is for the thumbprint reader. Now, I've experienced something similar to this with my S10, and I got a screen protector, and it has a hole for the thumb reader. And I don't know if that's because I bought one of them cheap Amazon screen protectors, or is that how they're making them now with a little hole in it for your thumb. I don't like it. I liked having my fingerprint reader on the back, actually. Just kind of like was more convenient than have to keep touching the screen to unlock the phone. So, what else is in the box? So they have like this cover that covers up everything here. And so here is a charging cable. Different than the other charging cables. It's black. Most of all the ones I've gotten are white. This here, there's something in there? Don't think so. Okay. Next, here is the cord, the charging cord, which is a standard USB-C charger, which a lot of newer phones are now using now. But this, hold up, check this out, guys. It's C to C. It's USB-C on both ends. That's different. So that means when you put it in a brick, it goes in that way. So that's kind of a new thing. I don't know if that's a win or a loss, because if you want to, that means you can only probably use it with this brick because it's C to C. So that's something different. Didn't expect that, but that's what it is. It says there's headphones. I could have swore they said that there's no headphone jack on this phone, and there is no headphone jack. So why do I have headphones? Let's see. Let's find out. Holy moly. This comes with a barrage of extra earpieces. Nice, but not necessary. And, oh, here's why it comes with headphones. So the headphones is also a USB-C. So they're basically routing the audio through the USB port. As you can see, I use Bluetooth. I have no patience for wires. I'm a wireless type guy in the wireless world. Why couldn't you just send me some earbuds that were wireless? I just don't understand why. Okay. Hint, hint, Samsung. Next time for $1,300, can I get a pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones, please? That are at least Samsung branded and at least waterproof and have wireless charging capabilities. I'm just saying. Okay, so we have now went over the contents that are in the box. And that's usually the most boring part, right? So let's go ahead and fire this thing up and see what it's like when we first turn on. So we're going to turn on together. My phone was turned on by pressing the side button here. So I'm going to do the same thing here in the video. And there it is. The Samsung S20 5G. But don't forget to add the plus in there. And we're letting it load up. Let's see how fast it takes for it to come on. Mind you, I do not have this activated. And I do not have my SIM card in the phone.
Let's
because
get
it just
started.
Oh, it's talking.
Let me help you get set up more easily by guiding you through the steps.
Okay, so this comes up here. Says it says let's go. Let's go right in. So
let's look at the terms and conditions.
Once
you read and agree
we always accept all that stuff, phone. We don't have time to talk about terms.
Wi-Fi would be quite handy here.
Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and connect my Wi-Fi. I don't want you guys to steal my password. All right, well, let's see how that happens. Okay, we are now on Wi-Fi. right. So it's checking for updates. It's already installing an update already. Oh my God. As soon as we turn it on, we're doing an update. Are you kidding me? How long is this going to take? Do I need to pause the video and come back? I don't know. It looks like the battery is... I don't know. It looks like it's about halfway charged. And the screen protector they put on the phone is just a hot mess. Samsung, you really playing with this screen protector you put on here. This is not even, doesn't even protect the entire screen. It's on here sideways, so if somebody just very sloppily slapped the screen protector on here, it has debris on it already, as if, I don't know, it's kind of dirty. I mean, I'm not happy with that. I'm sure you can see the little smudgies or whatever. And again, the phone is doing updates, so I can't even get into using the phone right now because it is doing some kind of update. And so we're 10 minutes into the video, and okay, now it wants to copy apps and data. For right now, because we're in the middle of a video and I'm recording with my other phone, I'm going to say don't copy. So now it's checking info. I'm going to skip all that for right now, because it's not that important. It's telling me something about Google services policies here. I'm just going to accept that. Also, we're going through the initial recognition process with the face and the fingerprints and all that. I'm going to skip that as well, because that's something you want to set up privately. You don't want people to know how you're setting up your security.
Log into a Samsung account to post out of your device.
So now it's telling me to log into my Samsung account, which I'm not going to do right now. I'm going to skip that as well. A lot of formalities. Then it wants to go through Samsung Pay, Samsung Cloud, Bixby, and all different services that Samsung has to offer. Find My Phone, the Samsung Help. So if you already have a Samsung Galaxy phone, you're familiar with most of these services, and you usually already have an account set up. So I'm going to skip that part because we're just going to assume that you do. But if you don't, and you're new to Samsung devices or higher end Samsung devices, there are a lot of services that you can have customized on your device. Samsung Health obviously is to help you with your daily activities, your sleeping rate, and things like that. And if you have a Samsung watch like I have here, you can synchronize those devices together to keep track of your personal health activities. Bixby is the voice that you hear talking. Spotify is a music program. Samsung Pay allows you to make payments with your phone without having to touch the payment credit card machine. They have Samsung Plus, which is a support system that you can use to get help with your device. There's a Samsung Cloud, which is always out of space. No matter what device I get, it's always telling me I'm out of space. So I can't brag about that. And then Samsung Pass, which allows you to keep track of your passwords, okay, underneath their security platform. So basically, when you sign into different websites and apps, you can have your password and login saved with Samsung Pass, which means it can use whatever authentication method you have set up, whether that's your thumbprint, fingerprint, or your face, or your PIN number, and it'll all be tied under their unified single sign-in process. It does come in handy if you have a lot of passwords like I do, so I definitely recommend that you set it up. You also have a Galaxy Store, which is similar to the Google Play Store, where Galaxy apps are just basically apps that are hand-picked, custom-tailored for Samsung devices, or optimized to work better on Samsung devices. They also have a folder called a secure folder. The secure folder is where you can hide private pictures or videos that you don't want other people to see if somebody was to look at your phone without it being locked. In the secure folder, they would have to have either fingerprint or retinal or pen scan in order to access that folder. So even if your phone's unlocked, someone looking through your phone cannot access the images through the secure folder without additional authentication, additional security features. Okay, skipping all that.
We're all set.
Yep. And we're all set. So that took about 3 minutes for us to talk and get through all that. Now here's the screen. And of course we have all the default horrible notification sounds that they use that are terrible. Again, I remind you the phone is not currently activated. This is the unlocked version. So that means that this phone can be activated versus any service provider. And on the planet. That's why I purchased it. I currently am a Metro PCS, Sprint, T-Mobile, whatever they want to call it these days, customer. And so I purchased the unlocked phone for a couple different reasons. For one, I don't want to see a brand name other than Samsung when I turn on my phone. Number two, I don't want to be wrapped up in any type of payment plan as well. I don't want to have to worry about paying off the phone or having alerts from some company. So when you have an unlocked device like this, you don't have to answer to anybody. So that does allow you the freedom to decide who your carrier will be. So that's why I strongly suggest purchasing an unlocked phone. Right now, looking at the phone, let's go over some of the things. Like I said before, this is a 128 gig storage device. So I'm going to check out and see what space is actually really available. So they're using, get this folks, 24 gigs of space already on the device out of the box. It's supposed to be 12 gigs of RAM. The current phone I'm recording on is 8 gigs of RAM. So they're already using 3.7 gigs of that RAM without me doing anything. So that should leave me roughly, it says 6.8 available. But I really should have 8. I mean, we do the math, I do the cleaning, it clears up all this stuff. Do I even get back to the 8 gigs of RAM? I mean, 7.3, I actually lose, it's even less. So that's something else Samsung should definitely work on. I mean, you take 3 gigs away, you tell me I have 12, the numbers ain't adding up, because 7 plus 3 is 10. Where's the other 2 gigs of RAM? It's reserved. Wait, they're using 1.7 reserved. And so they're basically tying up almost 5 gigs of RAM without you doing nothing. Without me installing any programs or doing anything else, it's using 5 gigs of RAM. So you need a lot of RAM. Just think of your phone with only 8. How much do you have available out of the 8? On the S10, for reference, you have about 4 or less available at any given time, depending on what else you have installed on your device. Let's look at storage. How much space do I have right now? Storage, I have, out of 128 gigs, I have 103 available. That's not too bad. But that'll go up once you start downloading stuff and getting apps and getting your videos and pictures on there. Now, something else that drew me to this phone, why did I go out and buy this phone when I had the S10, which is not even a year old, was this notion that they have 8K recording. So 8K, I mean, this does look like a really clear picture. Let's see. I don't want you to see all this crap that's in the background, so I'm going to have to edit this picture a little bit so you can see the picture, but I will show it to you. And not too bad. Let's see what the selfie picture is like. Let's do a selfie. Looking good, looking good. It almost looks, yeah, that's a nice looking picture of me there. That's good. Okay, so I would say the selfie camera it's centered in the middle, whereas the other camera on the S10 is in the right corner. So that is a change. Let's look at the cameras on the back. As you can see, we have, I think, three cameras and a flash. And there's some of the little weird dot there. I don't really know if that's a sensor or what that is. So I guess we no longer have, something else I noticed is missing from this, guys, is the heart rate sensor. Unless they're using the flash as the heart rate sensor, I don't see it. So I'll have to look into that a little bit further when we talk a little bit more. Because we will be doing a follow-up video, just so you know, we'll be doing a follow-up video that specifically emphasizes on 5G and how 5G works. So make sure you like, subscribe to watch the next video that I do, which will be talking about the 5G conspiracy. Yeah, I said that. I went there. So you know, right now we're on Wi-Fi. It's saying welcome to Samsung Daily, whatever that is. It's telling me to agree to it, the latest news. So they're trying to be their own news deal. And it gives me a list of things that will show me here on that daily feed. And this seems like over a lot of stuff here. COVID-19 updates, news break, flipboard, flip-flop, flippity-flippity-flop, Fox News. No, I'm sorry. I'm unsubscribing from... I'm just going to just not even do this right now because I don't want the daily. So when I swipe over to the left, I get this Samsung Daily deal, which I'm not agreeing to. And in order to access my apps, I have to swipe up. And there's my apps screen. And of course the default apps are here, all the Google stuff, Facebook. They also have something I've never seen before called Samsung Global Goals. That's a new one. But the rest of this stuff is the same stuff you know and love that's always on your device. So no need to really go into those. So how does it feel in my hand? It's just a little warm. I feel a little bit of heat coming off of it. One thing I can say as of making of this video, getting a case for this phone is a little bit challenging. Looking at Amazon and Best Buy and even OtterBox themselves, there seems to be a back order on cases for this device and even the other S20. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, why they don't have cases available. I noticed something else, guys. They got rid of the Bixby button on the left. I didn't like that. My S10 has a Bixby button. This phone does not have a Bixby button. So they got rid of that button. So we only have 3 buttons here. We have the power button and the volume rocker on the left-hand side, which is going to adjust your volume. And, you know, I'm going to show you this, guys, this 8K camera. Let you see what I see. Hold on, wait a minute. That's the selfie camera. Wait, there we go. All right, so let's do this. Let's record an 8K video. Here we go. Let me get lined up here. This is my first 8K video. How does it look? You tell me. All right, let's play it back. See how it goes. I don't hear nothing. Oh. You tell me. Here we go. We will do it again. Here we go. This is my first 8K video. How does it look? You tell me. Okay, so it looks good. Let's check the settings to make sure it's really on 8K. Okay. Rear video size. Guess what? That was not 8K. That was actually 1920 1080. Now we're on 8K. And we're going to do this again. So, here we go. This is my first 8K video. I don't know how it looks, but you let me know. We'll play it back. Okay, so now we're going to try this again. This is my first 8K video. I don't know how it looks, but you let me know. We'll play it back. Okay, now keeping in mind, you're watching me in 4K on this video, and this is me in 8K in this video. Can you see any differences? I don't know. I think my shirt looks a little bit whiter, maybe. My hat looks a little bit bluer. Yeah, I can see the difference really well. If you see how this video is playing, you can actually see the difference. So yeah, I would say, yeah, I can see the dust on my hat. Y'all wasn't supposed to see that, but I can see that. So yeah, this actually is a pretty clear video. Now, let me look at the front camera. Can I record in the front camera with the 8K? Let me see. Can I do that? It looks like we can. Because it says here 60 frames per second, 3840 by 2160. This is my first selfie video in 8K. How does it look? Okay, so with the front camera, this is my first selfie video in 8K. How does it look? I would say it looks pretty dang on good there, Mr. Mastermind. Yeah, so I would say that the camera is pretty slick. And so for me, I'm satisfied other than the horrible screen protector and the weird charging cable. It seems to be a nice phone. So you go ahead in the comments and let me know what you think about this phone, if you have one or you're thinking about getting one. Just keep in mind, if you are getting one, you'll have to wait a while to get a case. And you can purchase screen protectors on Amazon or at Best Buy. I ordered mine on Best Buy. And we'll maybe do another video on how to put that sucker on, because that's a challenge too sometimes to get these screen protectors on. But don't buy a $1,300 phone and don't get a case and screen protector. That is very crucial. So again, if you like what you saw in this video, make sure you support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. We will appreciate you. And we will see you next time in our next review video. Peace.